There is a backstory that I'll share here momentarily, but let's sing this song. Get some happiness flowing. We'll play it, sing it, and then we'll talk about it a little bit. 2, 3, 4. Here's a little song I wrote. Might want to sing it note for note. Don't worry, be happy. Ooh, 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 ooh. Don't worry. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Be happy. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Don't worry, be happy. In every life we have some trouble. When you worry, you make it double. Don't worry, be happy. Ooh, 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 ooh. Don't worry, ooh, ooh, ooh. Be happy. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Don't worry, be happy. Ain't got no place to lay your head. Somebody came and took your bed. Don't worry, be happy. Ooh, 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 ooh. Don't worry, ooh, ooh, ooh. Be happy. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Don't worry, be happy. Landlord say your rent is late. He may have to litigate. Don't worry, be happy. Look at me, I'm happy. Ooh, 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 ooh. Don't worry, ooh, ooh, ooh. Be happy. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Don't worry, be happy. Cause when you worry, your face will frown. That will bring everybody down. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy now. Ooh, 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 ooh. Don't worry, ooh, ooh, ooh. Be happy. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Don't worry, be happy. That was Don't Worry, Be Happy in 5 keys. And we're going to sing Don't Worry, Be Happy for our January Jam as part of our 2020 Renewal Resurgent Uplifting Upbeat Song selection, first jam of the year. And I started playing this to rehearse. And I thought, why do I always play it in C? Why don't I transpose it to G? And then once that thought process started, then I thought, well, F is a better key for me usually, so why don't I try it in F? And then once that happened, I said, well, why don't we just make it a big old ripping mashup multi-key, don't worry, be happy, whammo jammo, and then we could make it into a whole conversation about why you transpose and matching your voice to a key and the wheel of fifths, circle of fifths, and all that stuff. So that's why you're sitting here listening to this silly explanation and why I created this little hoo-ha. So we did C. So in the key of C, the chords that work well together are C, D minor, and F. And then we're doing down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up. And you could do 2 of down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up. Or you could do 4 of down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down. Which I think is what Cynthia Lynn did originally. The entire song in her tutorial was down, down, up, 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 down, 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 up, down, don't worry. Be happy. But that seems a little bit structured and regular for me, so I kind of like to do a couple of down, down, ups, and then a longer strum. So it's down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up. Anyway, you play that any way you want. And you can certainly do 2 calypso strums. Let's see. Here's a little song I wrote. You might want to sing it note for note. Don't worry. So you could certainly do that as well. But we do that all day, every day. So this makes it a little bit more interesting, strum-wise. And I haven't listened to Bobby McFerrin in a long time, and maybe he does a little down, down. And you could do a pluck down. Lots of ways to skin this cat. So first one is C, D minor, F. And then at the end of each key and the end of each verse, I do 3 chords as a transition. There's nothing mysterious about the chords, like they're the perfect transitional chords. They just help to slow everything down, introduce you to the next keys. So in this case, it's C. We started with the key of C, so we end with C. Then we go F, and then the next key is going to be G. So, and that's the introduction to G. And then with each verse, I do the same intro 4 chords, and in this case, G, A minor, C. And that seems to harmonize my melodic thinking and gets me closer to being able to come in singing on the right key. Not always the case, as you may have noticed in the sing-through, but pretty close. And so then at the end of that verse, we've got G, C, D, introducing you to D as the next key that we're going to sing in. And I may have not have made it clear, but in your chord chart, there is not an intro for each key, but you want to play that first line just instrumentally for each key before you jump into the verse. So in this case, it's D. E minor. So this is your chord wheel. This was your key of C with the number 1 position being C. And then you've got C, D minor, and F as the chords in that first key of C version. And that is your 1, 2, 4 progression. And so when you go to G, you've got G, A minor, C, and that's your 1, 2, 4. And so each of these keys, as we move from key to key, has the exact same relationship within the key, the 1 position, the 2 position, and the 4 position, or the 1, the 4, and the 2. Like I said, the 1, the 2, and the 4. 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 4. And then we move to D. And what happens with D? We've got the 1 is the D now, the 2 is the E minor, and G is the 4. 1, 2, 4. Again, those 3 in progression. And so that's the case. And then next we're going to go to F. Oops, wrong way. Whee! That's fun. The wheel is so much fun. And then we've got F, G minor, B flat. And I made the B flat into a G minor 7. Just to make that easier on folks. It's no big change, no big whoop. Sounds great. And then the last one we did was A. And we've got A. And what else? B minor 7. And D. So those are the 5 different keys. C, G, D, F, and A, and the 5 different transitions. And hopefully you'll have some fun with it. Last 2 are F, G minor, G minor 7, and F. And then A, B minor 7, and D. So have fun with that, and we will have fun with that at our January 4th. Is that Saturday? I don't know what that is. I think it's the 4th. At the next jam. Ciao bella, buongiorno, aloha.